Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it rain. Just like the sunrise, we gonna let it rain. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it rain. Just like the sunrise, we gonna let it rain.
Might help if I put myself on the stage, huh? How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome in, welcome in. I'm not prepared. I don't have my light on behind me, so let me just put that on real quick. How's everybody doing tonight? How are you guys doing? We're almost to the weekend. We're almost there. We're almost there. It's within reach. It's within reach. For most of us anyway, huh? Well, not me. I guess I have the camera's a little funky because it's not even in the right spot. But anyways, welcome on in, everybody. Welcome to tonight's live. Hopefully you guys found me okay. My name is Tanya, or Titanium Built. You can call me either or. I don't prefer one over the other. And thank you for all the Titans that are coming back for another live. You guys keep the lights on. Keep the lights on. You know that. JK. He's in charge of that. Hey, Ladybug, number one. If you're not first, you're last, you know. Hey, Dawn. Hey, Ladybug. Hola, baby girl. Hey, Blazer. Hey, Petunia. Welcome in, everybody. Hey, Mandy. Hey, Kitsy Cats. It's good to see everybody in the chat. Hit the thumbs up, as Cassie says. Oh, thank you. And if you think I have the cutest little boutique, because I do. I'm hoping to get more stuff in there soon. It's just, purchases that's the thing. I need a bunch of people to buy so I can buy a whole bunch of new stuff. Hey, Purple Daisy. Hey, Catherine. Hey, Lenora. Welcome in. Hey, Tish. It's good to see some of you. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Hey, Kara. Welcome on in, everybody. It's good to see you. Hopefully you guys are all having a fabulous day. Football tomorrow. I miss high school football. I do. I'm not going to lie. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Tony. Oh, Catherine Veg, if they how do you get one? Um, you can get a membership, like, gifted to one that you don't normally watch if they have so many that are gifted that it's, like, ridiculous because that's happened before. I actually got gifted a membership to a channel that I wasn't even subscribed to, and I thought the person was gonna have a whole come apart. I was like, "I'm not even subscribed. How did I get a membership?" So I turned them things off. You'll know if I want to. You'll know if I want a membership. I'll have one. I mean, I don't really need to have one. I'm cool. People still talk to me. Hey, Grandma Sherry. That's the voice of reason. The voice of reason on these YouTube streets. Welcome in. And welcome in everybody else that's in here. It's good to see everybody. Like I said, this is a new case. I had every intention on coming on tonight and doing like an Idaho 4 stream, and Nancy Grace had put out a video, and I was like, man, I kind of want to watch this because she gets a little crazy, and I saw that it wasn't on YouTube yet, so I was like, oh well, that would be kind of cool, like And if you guys want the link for the podcast, I'll totally give it to you guys. But then I looked at my list and I was like, let me go check on some cases that you guys have mentioned. So this case, which we're going to get into in just a moment, I'm going to give you a backstory, that was the one that caught my attention. I looked up the name. All I had to type in was David, and woo, I was literally like, okay, we need to talk about this. This is pretty outrageous. Let me go ahead and pull up, if you guys don't know who he is, because I sure as hell didn't. His name is David, but it's D4vd. That's not how his mama spelled it, I'm sure. Maybe she did. I don't know. But that's his name. That's his stage name. So his real name is David Anthony Burke. He's 20 years old. He's a rising singer. He is known for hits like Romantic Homicide, which I did check out today. I'm not going to lie. I thought he had a good voice. And I still do. I think he has a good voice. I mean, not like I thought. He's still alive. I do think he has a good voice. When I only listened to a couple songs, so I don't know for sure, but I was getting kind of like a male version, but not so like good as, but like a male version of like a Billie Eilish or something, like a soulful kind of singer. So that's kind of like what he does. But he's been the center of a scandal. That's what we're going to talk about tonight, since earlier this month. This case revolves around the discovery of a decomposed and dismembered body of a 15-year-old girl named Celeste. And we're going to talk about her. She was reported missing, and she was found in the trunk of his Tesla. So basically, you have a trunk, or a boot, whichever you guys call it, but in a Tesla, they call it, I believe, a trunk. So like the back, like you normally put like your stuff away. And then they have a cool feature, and it's a frunk. And so it's in the front with where your engine would be, but they don't have an engine, whatever. I've never seen under the hood of one yet. So, I mean, I've been in them before. I just haven't seen under the hood of one. So I should go look. But they have a frunk. This one has a pretty large sized in this car because of the model of the car. But this girl's remains were found in his frunk of his car. It was impounded, and I'm going to go through that with you guys. But the car was taken to a Hollywood tow yard on September 6th after it was found abandoned in the Hollywood Hills. I looked into it, and it was 0.1 mile away, and I'll show you the car. This is one picture of it. 0.1 miles away from his house, or where he stays, where he rents and stuff. So it wasn't even that far away from where he lives. I mean, it was a minute walk or a minute drive. What was that? 3-minute walk, 4-minute walk. I don't know in LA, but anyway, that's not what we're here for. But the LAPD said that they had it towed after it was reported as abandoned and had been left on the street for 72 hours or longer than. And I knew before I even was looked into it to see how it got towed and all that. I was like, I bet you some neighbor or something saw this car with its Texas tags and was like, I'm going to call the tow yard. I'm going to call the tow truck on it. I don't want it near my property. Because I mean, it does have some sun damage. It's, been through a little bit. It's been through a little bit and it has a dead body in it. So there's that. But on September, so they tow the car. So they don't know what's going on. They just have the car towed. Then on September 8th, they call LAPD like, hey, y'all, this car has a funky smell. Like, it's very unusual. There is an unusual smell coming from this vehicle's, front of its front compartment. Can you guys come out and take a look? So they go out there, they take a look, and they find Celeste, which when they find her, she is, the way I took it, it wasn't like she was dismembered before she was put into the car. Like that happened in the vehicle, like the way that your body breaks down. But let me know let me know in the chat if I'm wrong on that. But I think that's what it was. And then here's like another visual of the car. You can even see the paint damage. I mean, that is just a California thing. The sun will eat your paint. Like, it'll eat your car. I never have seen anything like it until I went out there. The smell, yeah. Because I mean, I don't even know what I could tell you what the temperature is around there right now. Because I've been staying on my weather app. So right now it's about 79. Today it was 83. Just sunny, just 83. And then, yeah, it's been in the 80s, 90s. It is drier out there. So it's like, it feels cooler, but still. And if you're in a trunk of a car, a frunk or a trunk, it don't matter. I mean, but I did think it was a lot smaller, but then I found out how small she was. She's only like 5'1". I think that's what they said, maybe 5'1". We'll look at her missing flyer here in a moment. 5'1", like 100 and no, what was it, 70, 71 pounds or something like that? We'll look. So come to find out, the girl that's in this guy's car, let me let my dog in because she's just going to keep on. Hi, Diane. Hey, Jennifer. She's going to keep on hitting that door until I do. Oh my gosh. I should just let you guys listen to this. You guys will probably be like, oh my good gosh. She's so loud, so I'll mute it. She's just going to fall right into the door. It's my girl. Thank you guys for being so kind. Thank you so much. And welcome in, everybody. If you guys don't mind, will you take a second, hit the like button? It does help the channel so much. It helps me out tremendously, especially just with the research, that goes in to the live. So that helps if you hit the like. Helps your girl out. Okay. So let me get to her. They're both getting comfortable on their beds. It's funny. They have their little fall collars on today. Who gave them a bath? Me. I'm usually not the person to do that. Okay, they're getting there. Okay. So Celeste Rivas Hernandez was last seen. So this is going to like blow your mind. Okay, so the girl that's in the front of the car, they identify her. They said that she had they were trying to identify her at first, and they were like, TMZ's been on this story like crazy. And they said that she had a tattoo on her, I believe it was her first finger, maybe her index finger, or the second one in, that said shush. And then she had curly brown hair. They said that she was found in, I believe, black pants, a tube top or tank top of some sort. She had one earring in maybe, and then a bracelet. So that's what they found her in. So then they've come to find out she's been this missing person that's been out there missing for over a year. And this girl, I guess Celeste, has ran away before. Now, I don't know if she ran away before to be with this David guy that's the singer, or if she just ran away in general. If she was just, one of those kids that ran away. But she's gorgeous. And I swear to you, I don't know if it is, she reminds me of my niece. Either it's that, and I'll have to go back on Twitter, or I shared this out in 2024. Like, I can't remember. It's one of the two. Like, when I look at her, I kind of get that vibe, but at the same time, I'm like, I think I shared this out. Like, I just can't remember, because on Twitter, it's just so quick to retweet something, Okay, so I'm gonna blow it up again. So she was last seen April 5th, 2024. And yeah, she is, okay, so David is 20 years old. Keep that in mind. He was born March 28th, 2005. He was born the year after I graduated. Celeste's birthday is September 7th, 2010. Okay. So she is, currently, she would have been 15. She would have just turned that on the 7th. So she's 5'3", 120 here, but I think they said that the body that they got in the car was smaller than that. So it must have been from the decomp, because I know that I heard 70 pounds and like 5'1", I believe. Did anyone else hear that? Hey, Machichi. I'm about to look that up again. Hey, Crystal. Welcome in, everybody. Yeah. Yeah, like Rihanna. Yeah. And someone else. There's people that are named, like 2 other celebrities have it. What's her name? Lindsay Lohan maybe has it. And then like another person, I don't know. I think she just comes from money maybe. Or she could be just somebody that's an actress that I don't know. I don't know the younger generation. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's why this guy, I didn't know him. And then I know his like TikTok song though, I think that he has, like his little, just like a little beat or something. But basically, she has brown hair, brown eyes. Her hair's dark brown. She was last seen wearing gray pants and a black sweater, a hat, and Hello Kitty sandals. So she was from Riverside, it looks like, and they have, that there. I think that they said that it was a 45-minute drive between where she was living and then where he was living. So 45 minutes in California puts a lot of people between you. I mean, it really does. In that part of California anyway. Hey, Crime Kitty. Why are they? I don't know. I couldn't imagine even touring if I was him. Like I couldn't imagine going on stage. I heard he throws laboo-boos. I don't know. But throwing my laboo-boos around and being like, yeah, everybody getting that crowd like hyped up, and like I don't know. He has a song named Celeste as well. So there is a connection there, right? So at first, I've heard from a lot of content creators. I've been listening to a lot of different creators, not true crime creators, just like, just different creators that cover this kind of stuff, that cover like celebrity news and celebrity gossip or whatever. And they said that he came from the like Minecraft world, like playing like video games. And he got like some people got some views. Well, all of his videos, he would use like popular trending songs. That's how he would catch people to watch them, like catch their attention. Well, all at once, when he got monetized or something happened, or he was already monetized, but YouTube saw it and they like demonetized all those videos, right? So he decided to come out with his own style of music and do his own thing to where he could put them into these gameplay videos that he was doing. And then that's how he got big. Well, then he just started recording, just regular music. And one of his songs caught on, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. And I think it was on TikTok, like that's where it got popular. And then a lot of people heard it. So then, that's how he's become popular. Very young girls. Oh, a Labubu. A Labubu, Kara, is a doll. It's just like a little, I don't have one because they're scary as hell. Or like possessed little demonic. I don't even have a doll because I don't like dolls either. They scare the shit out of me. It's like a little. It's supposed to be this cute little like furry thingy. I don't know, and it's supposed to be like clips on your book bags and stuff. If you have like the one like you can clip them on your purse, people clip them on their designer bags. Just a little stuff thing, kind of like a Ty Beanie Baby, but not near as cool. I'm sorry. Let me know when you got the Princess Diana one, and then we'll talk. Princess Diana Labubu, right? Remember when that came out? Oh, everyone had that, except for me. That's why it got so expensive. Okay, so let's get into the news part of it. The stuff that I'm not good at talking. Like I'm not good at telling you guys. So says the human. So for the last, this just came out, I believe today. So for the past, this came out yesterday. So the car was taken on the 6th. LAPD found her on the 8th. Today is the 18th. So yesterday would have been 9 days. They were doing the autopsy and trying to, identify her. So they did identify her yesterday. Little demon bunnies. Yeah, Grandma Sherry, they're scary. I like your bunny though. I love bunnies. I'm like a big bunny fan right now. I don't know. Maybe no, Easter's not coming. I don't know what it is. I've been buying my dog little bunnies. So it says the human remains found at a Hollywood tow yard inside the trunk of a Tesla belonging to singer and songwriter David have been identified as those belonging to a 15-year-old girl from Riverside County. Also, he wasn't like small. He was opening up for like SZA, and he was getting to play at Coachella. So like, he was doing, he's pretty big in what he was doing. So the County of Los Angeles Medical Examiner's Office listed the victim as Celeste Rivas, with the cause of her death deferred. So we don't know yet. The Riverside County Sheriff's Department confirmed that Hernandez was reported missing from Lake Elsinore last year. A missing person flyer states that Rivas was last seen on April 5th, 2024, and that she left her home at 9 p.m. that day. What? Did her parents know that she was leaving? Like, that's something I would like to know. I know that I have a thing that where her families talked to TMZ, but okay. So police officers with the Los Angeles Police Department discovered the human remains stuffed inside a bag in the trunk of a car after responding to reports of a foul smell at the Hollywood tow yard on September 8th. So she was stuffed inside of a bag of some sort. Like, I want to know what kind of bag. That's kind of morbid, but I would like to know. Is it like something to make it easier to carry, or like to where it wouldn't look suspicious, I guess? Putting people put bags in their car in the trunk all the time, right? Like a gym bag or hockey bag or any kind of bag like that. So that could have been why they were doing it. Police officers with the Los Angeles Police Department discovered the human remains. I already read that, sorry. As they were working to identify the remains, the medical examiner's office released initial information noting a tattoo on the right index finger that read shush. And he also has the same one. And I'll tell you more about the difference in the tattoos in a little bit. But it says a few days earlier, the Tesla was towed to the Mansfield Avenue yard after it had been parked on a Hollywood Hill street for over 72 hours. A neighbor said the Tesla was abandoned. I knew it was a neighbor. I knew it. In the 1400 block of Bluebird Avenue for weeks. So actually, let me show you where he was staying real quick. I got this off of SF's Twitter. So shout out to SF. I'm gonna put this link for this photo. I'm just so bad about going back to their page. It's easier if you just do this. Then you can see the picture. I think that's why I think he whited some stuff out. It was like has to do with their address. And I don't know why he has this big old box. If it's just like on the street pavement, that's so funny. But that's the Tesla. And you know what? I thought it was a different model. Okay. Oh, no, there it is. Okay. It's just the angle. I'm like, I thought that was a different model, but it's not. Okay. So yeah, it's just the angle of it. Oh my gosh. Look, he's okay. This car had Texas plates on it, right? So that's where he's from. That's where his family's from. How long ago did he move here? Like, did you not want to take the tape off of the back of that windshield? It's never going to come off now. It's done soaked into that. It's it's fried into that. I'm like, what? And then this is the house that he was staying in. 19,990 a month. That's not that much, really. You get 4 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms. Just kidding. I'm being sarcastic. Too bad I have blocked out that Los Angeles address because I would like to view the inside of it because I'm just a curious person like that. But let me go here and I'll give you a better link to follow. There you go. And then also let me grab, since I'm thinking about links, I'll put the membership link in the chat. We'd love to have you guys as new members. Hey, Deb Deuce. Yeah, she's been living with him this whole time. I mean, that's what I've been reading. I mean, not reading per se, they don't know where she's been. And there's pictures of them together and there's Discord leaks and stuff going on and all kinds of stuff's been going on. It's been pretty crazy. So it says it just smelled like sewage, said a Hollywood resident who wished to remain unidentified. I think the community knew something was wrong and reported the car being abandoned. So after 72 hours, after 3 days of that car being there, all the neighbors knew. I mean, no, don't mess with that neighborhood. Still, detectives say there is no indication that a crime occurred and no arrests have been made. In California, are you allowed to just put human remains wherever you want? Say she died of a drug overdose, right? Can you just put them in a bag and put them in your car and walk away? I mean, I'm just asking for the whole world that's watching this, case unfold. So I'm about to look that up. Is there a law on? It would be desecration of a human remains, right? Is there a? Yeah, it says yeah. No, this is different. It's okay, here we go. No. Okay. It says, thanks for talking about embalming. I do not want to know that. I'll reword it in a moment when we go to watch something and I'll let you know. So I'm getting why are you not I'm putting in what I need it to know. And welcome in. Hey, Marcella. Someone was moving the car, you think, every few days? Well, they didn't make it quick enough. And oh my God. Okay. Just imagine for a moment you're driving that vehicle. You are going to smell that body in that car. If you use especially any of the heating or the air conditioning, because it's in the frunk, it's going to come through the vents. Oh, that poor girl. I don't know what happened to her. We don't know what happened to her yet, but man, this isn't looking good. If people are hiding, I mean, if someone, if there's a drug overdose in your house, right? The best thing to do is to call the police. Best thing to do is maybe have Narcan on hand. But if you don't, best thing to do is call the police because they can do testing and they can tell you exactly whether or not that person OD'd and what they OD'd on and what time it was and all of that. Like you might be in trouble maybe for giving it to him if you gave it to him or something, but I would much rather be in trouble for that than moving a dead body all around California or, Hollywood. And that, you know what I mean? And of maybe murdered somebody. Like that's not a good look. I don't know if you can come back from that. But it says detectives took possession of the Tesla last week. And it says, which has a Texas license plates and is registered to 20-year-old David Anthony Burke and uses the stage name David. So the artist on the North American leg of an international tour at the time of the body's discovery, and police say he is cooperating with the investigation. Okay. So he listed his event for yesterday in Seattle as canceled. Wonder if that was his first one back in the United States. This is international. It says international tour. I'm just curious if he's just trying to hide out, just curious. Neighbors told CBS Los Angeles that Rivas had a boyfriend named David that she had matching tattoos with. Actually, the family said that too. They also said that the teenage girl went missing on more than one occasion. How did the neighbors know that? I think this is supposed to say family because I've heard that from the family. Like when I read all about that, we're just gonna have to look into that because if the neighbors knew all that, then why didn't they call the police? I think it's I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that they meant they need a correction. We get that a lot. Okay. Let's see. I don't want to read the same stuff over and over to you, so I wanted to make sure. Okay. So who is David Anthony Burke? He's professionally known as David. He's a popular 20-year-old American singer and songwriter. He was born in Queens, New York. David began releasing his music on audio platform SoundCloud and posting his songs to his YouTube channel in 2021. His first music video he posted was a song titled Romantic Homicide in September 2022. As of Thursday, the video has had 179 million views on YouTube. Wow. That's a lot of freaking views. That's a lot of views. The audio of the song was released in July 2022. A snippet of the song went viral on the social media platform TikTok. In the back of my mind, you died, and I didn't even cry. No, not a single tear. That's the lyric from the song. So it's just talking about his songwriting. It just says the body was taken. Okay. I thought there was some more stuff in here I wanted to read to you. Oh, down here. Okay, so David is cooperating. It says that's what they're putting out right now. He's cooperating with the investigation. I'm not sure exactly what that cooperation entails. Like, I don't know if he's already, I don't think he's met with police. So to me, that would be like, he's not really, I wouldn't say cooperating if you haven't went down there and given them like maybe a DNA sample, because they're going to want to test her remains for any DNA or the bag that she was put in around the bag. It's going to have his DNA in that frunk, right? I'm pretty sure it's his car. But if it's on like the handle of the bag, that might not look so good for, David. So they have not classified the crime. So they haven't said, whether this was homicide, if this is in fact a homicide. But this isn't a suicide. She didn't put herself in the trunk. So, or if she died from other, specified means, but they're going to be able to tell us that probably within a few weeks, I would say, because they're going to have to do toxicology. I think I don't know. Unless there are like bones in there and they do have like cuts to them where you could tell like a knife cut that, like, then it's going to take a little while, I would say. But it says the singer canceled the tour show scheduled to be held on Wednesday. So, okay. Wonder what he's doing now. Okay. So this is where her mom talks about Celeste. So I wanted to read this for you guys. And her mom spoke to someone at TMZ. We're going to watch a video that they did. It's kind of long, but it looks like it's like literally got the whole timeline in it. Like, and it's them just like talking. And so we'll go over that. But I wanted to go over this with you guys because I thought it was important. Her mom, so I guess her mom doesn't speak English. So they had someone in the studio that was Spanish speaking, and that's who talked to her, which I thought that's good to have someone on standby that could do that. So this is, who they identified. That's David, if you will. It says Riva's mutilated body was found last week in the trunk of a Tesla sedan sitting in an impound lot in the Hollywood Hills, a car registered to the 20-year-old singer whose legal name is David Anthony Burke. The girl was identified as Rivas, who went missing from Lake Elsinore, California in 2024. Riva's mom told TMZ. Like, yeah, they just parked it beside just parked it beside all these vehicles. Looks like another Tesla in front of it. That is insanity. She had a tattoo on her right index finger that read similar to the one David has, although hers was red, and I believe his was just black. So that was something that wasn't like told by the cops. And her mom said like she has this tattoo on her finger, just like her boyfriend does or whatever, but hers, and it's red. And so apparently her mom knew about the tattoo. I don't know. My daughter 13 getting no tattoo, 14, 15. I don't know. But that's just me. I would cut the finger off. But apparently the officers they didn't disclose that part of her tattoo, that it was red. And so they knew then that's probably who they had in the trunk of the car, right? So her body was wrapped in plastic and was so badly decomposed that it wasn't fully intact and was first reported to authorities because the car started to emit a foul odor. Authorities linked the car to David, who has been cooperating. Okay. A spokesperson, okay, for the singer told people that. Well, what do the police say? Rivas was only 13 years old when she vanished, according to missing persons posters from the time. So it was like probably like a little over a year ago because she just turned 15. Yeah, 15. That's crazy. When the news broke of her body in the trunk, Riva's mom immediately suspected that they had found her daughter. That's crazy that she knew. I wear these star patches on my face. I don't know why he has one right in the middle of his eyes, but he does. That's his look, I mean, Nelly had a Band-Aid on his face, so I can't say anything. The outlet reported that he canceled his Wednesday gig in Seattle. I'm sure he did, though, too. Seattle is so close to like where this happened. Do you know what I mean? Like this isn't in another like country. This is like here. This is right here, and they found a dead body in his car. I'm sure that there would be people in the stands and in there, even if they were fans of his, going, "Want to talk about that? Talk about the body? We'll talk about the body." Like, I mean, they would be. So that's probably why he canceled his gigs personally. And it's not a good look to keep going on performing. it's just kind of like, that's just really not a good look, especially if this is your girlfriend. This is somebody you cared about, right? Like, what if he didn't do it? Like, what if he didn't do this? What if, like, when this happened, he was gone and somebody did this to her and he just goes on with his shows like nothing's going on? I don't know. I wouldn't be able to do that. Hey, Mary Beth. Dogs are being awfully good. They're passed out. Okay, so it says, despite his apparent willingness to work with authorities, David's career took a harsh hit in the wake of the mystery. And I heard this, Crocs and Hollister both announced that they were going to take him off of their campaigns or their their collaborations. So he has different posters, different signage in the Crocs stores and in Hollister's, and they're now taking all that stuff down. Imagine working at Hollister. That sucks. I remember having to do that when Michael Vick had his mishap with, it wasn't just a mishap. You know what he did. Way to take all of his cleats off the shelves. So it says the product images that Burke modeled for were all released, but his face was cropped out. What? So are they gonna keep the images but just crop out his face? Oh no. I'm going to Hollister tomorrow. We're gonna go. We're gonna go undercover. Undercover operation. I gotta write it down so I don't forget, because your spy over here doesn't have a good memory. I literally live like 2 minutes from one. So yeah, let's go to Hollister tomorrow. Maybe we'll find a sweater. I don't have a Crocs store near me. Can't go there. Actually, I might, but we'll go to Hollister. It says the product images that Burke modeled for were all released, but his face was cropped out. Maybe like, I don't know. I don't know what that means. Like released to him? Sometimes like they'll release photos to like models and stuff, but okay. So the song that he has out that's named Celeste, I'm going to show you. I'm going to read you the lyrics. I'm going to read you some. I guess I could read them to you. I don't know how this song goes, or I would sing it to you. So I'm going to read them to you instead. I guess I could put a headphone, in my ear. If you hit the like button, I'll do that. I'm just kidding. Just hit the like button anyway. I'm like, we'll get like an influx of likes, but I don't think anybody wants to hear me sing personally. You guys do. Thank you guys so much for hitting the like button. I appreciate that too. Okay. So it says, so this is what it's like to not need weed to get me high. I love it when you hold me, when you cry, just because. And then the chorus is, be my Valentine. I want to make you feel suicidal. These are the things of thoughts that cross just because. And then the bridge is, I love you so much. And it's twice. And then verse 2 is, darling, I would love to ease your mind, but you only open up when you get high. If I had the money, I would buy us time just to get by, just to stay high. Oh, Celeste, verse 3. Because you go through the chorus and everything, the bridge again. Okay. Oh, Celeste, the girl with my name tattooed on her chest. I would wonder if it is. Smell her on my clothes like cigarettes. I hear her voice each time I take a breath. I'm obsessed. Oh, Celeste, afraid you'll only love me when undressed, but you look so damn gorgeous in that dress. Missing you so much makes me depressed, but I digress because I love you so much. I love you so much. I mean, lyrical genius here. Lyrical genius. But I do think he has a nice voice. I won't lie. So that's the song. Yeah. Beautiful, huh? Okay, I do want to go over this with you guys. We'll see. Like, I think that it's only like for a little bit of it, so we'll listen to what they have to say about it, and then we will see what else we can find. And I'm going to pause it for commentary because y'all know people be crazy thinking I don't use fair use. They try to get me. CW was like trying to take my video down. It's like, nope, we're not doing that. And they put it back up. So I'm so glad they did. Thank you, CW. Oh, no, it's still on. Just can't see it for some reason when I have it. My window small. Okay. So TMZ they did a little video. I thought it was a little bit longer than it is. So they did a snippet in here because I only got to watch like a few minutes of it before I had to come on. But they talk about this case in great detail because they actually have got a lot of the information for this case. They're the ones that have been like out there really just doing the mostest, but they have people, sources that are like calling them, and that's how I guess they found out who Celeste was before anyone else really did. So they told the cops did their thing, and then they found out who it was. So, hey, Christy, hit that like. You all can do that for me. Let me see. Let me go back over there. Look at this. Mine says 41. 41 likes. That's what mine says anyway. And I appreciate that. Okay, dokie. So let's play this. It might be loud. I don't know. Let me turn it down, and I'll turn it up slowly. I'm going to fast forward it a little bit. There we go.
Welcome to TMZ Live. We have a lot to get to today. We have been telling you about a body parts found in the trunk of a Tesla owned by the singer David. We now know who the victim is in this case, and there are a lot of twists and turns.
Yes, the victim, as it turns out, is a 15-year-old girl named Celeste Rivas. And Celeste Rivas had gone missing about a year ago. Now, how we got that information that she had gone missing came just days after police reported finding the body parts in this Tesla.
So we should say that this girl apparently had either run away or disappeared.
Yes.
Like you said, it was a year ago, April. So the police have identified her, but here's one of the twists. Last Wednesday, right after the car was found,
Right.
We got a tip that this body may be that of Celeste's.
And help me out here. Help me out here. What would a 20-year-old want with a 14-year-old, right? Her birthday was just September 7th. So, and actually, if you want to put it back a year, that would have been a 13-year-old, 18 with a 13-year-old. What? I don't see what's the connection, It's called, it's against the law. There's that. It's against the law big time in Ohio anyway. And I think it's the same in California. Oh, you're welcome, my take. Oh, wow. He doesn't. No. That's why I'm just like, he has a career, right? He has his career going, right? He's got his music thing going. I'm sure that he could have found a little, a girl his age, 18, 19, 20 to date. Maybe he is somebody that wants to date somebody younger for more of a control or something like that. Or maybe he just, I don't know. She was 13 when she went missing. That says a lot. And was he? He was hiding her out for a year, and people had to have known. She's in pictures. She's on Discords. It's crazy. Do I have that still? I do. I still have all those. Okay. I was like, do I have the screenshot still?
we got in touch with Celeste's mother, and the mother told us, because what the police had come out with was that the girl had a tattoo on her right index finger
Right.
that said
Even,
S.
even before they could find out her name,
Right.
they obviously had the body parts and they released some information.
And it was on her index finger. It said SHHH with 3 dots or 4 dots, and that's all we knew. The mother told us that my daughter had a tattoo on her right index finger that said the same thing, and that the tattoo, she told us, in fact, Anakin, she only spoke Spanish, so Anakin spoke to her.
She did.
And she said that she had a boyfriend.
That's right. That she had a boyfriend and his name was David. And the mother never really got in contact with David. Like, she never saw him.
She didn't
none of
know
that,
who the
but
David
she
was.
had heard of him. And it seemed like the last time that she had.
Like, what did she hear? She's 13. Why does she have a boyfriend? Okay, I can't say nothing. How old was I? I was younger than 13. I think I had a little boyfriend around the block when I was like 12 or something. So I can't say nothing about her age, but I can because he's so much older. But the mom, she didn't come to her mom and be like gushing over him, like girls do that. Like, oh, he's so great. He does this, he does that. Like, that would let the mom know how old he is right then and there. Like, if he's, 13, he'd be doing 13-year-old boy things, not 18-year-old boy things, right? Not picking me up in his car or taking me to his house, or he's a singer on a stage somewhere.
Seen her daughter was when she had gone out with.
I'm not trying to blame mom.
So
I want to make sure I know. I'm not blaming mom. I just don't understand. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? Maybe she didn't talk about him. Maybe that is it. I don't want anyone to think I'm like blaming mom, because I'm definitely not. Definitely not. But you know how like girls are. Like, there's just boys mature at a different rate. And when they do, you can tell. Affording a Tesla, well, his Tesla was a little bit older. And I mean, he was a singer. So I mean, he made the money. But I think he had that before he even left Texas, because it had Texas tags on it. So I think that was maybe like, he maybe got that with his like YouTube money or something. I mean, he has 197 million views on his video now, but I wonder what it was before. I should look on Playboard.
Called LAPD robbery homicide, and we gave them the information. We gave them the mother's phone number. We gave them her name, obviously, and also told the detective that she had told us about the tattoo. We added the fact that it was red, which they hadn't.
Right. They hadn't said that. They had not
disclosed.
released that information.
And the detective was, poker faced, or
that's what they have to do,
and just said, thank you very much. And that was it until today, when they now have identified the girl as the girl who is the girl of the month of that woman.
Right, the daughter of that woman.
Right.
So there's another twist with that tattoo.
Yes.
A very interesting one in some photos that we found of David.
Correct.
Now, we should say that David has been on tour during all of this. He
hasn't canceled any of his shows.
Had
until his one tonight.
Had been on a tour, and in fact, just last night performed in Seattle. And police had they have not named him a person of interest, not named him a suspect. They just know that the car belongs to him. Now, the photos that we found of David and a tattoo that he has is very, very interesting.
So we found photos from last September where he has on his pointer finger of his right hand
the same finger as hers.
The same exact finger, the exact same tattoo. It's in black, so it's not red ink, and I do want to be fair. Obviously, we're not insinuating anything here. The tattoo it was very popular, though.
It's a tattoo that Rihanna made popular in 2008.
2008.
And a bunch of SHH.
Oh, see, I didn't know that. Oh, thank you, Christy, for becoming a new member. I knew she had one on her finger, but I didn't look it up. Okay.
Lindsay Lohan.
Hers looks a little bit better than his. Like the one that we saw on him.
A bunch of
one-
celebrities,
yeah.
a ton of people get it because you do this, so it makes sense why it would be on that finger. But it is interesting that he has the exact same tattoo.
The LAPD,
Like, see his? I don't know. Like his is back. So Rihanna's is this way. Like it's from like this knuckle up, you know, like that. And his is from the bottom knuckle, like from the bottom to like the middle. That's the difference in the two tattoos. I knew there was a difference. See hers? I like hers better. Maybe it wouldn't rub off as much right there too. And then that's his. Hers is like even thicker, like strokes. I don't know. But thank you so much, Christy, for becoming a member. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Homicide Division is investigating this case. They still have not said it's a murder.
Correct. Meaning that
Well, they
don't-
haven't-
they don't know the cause of death.
They-
Obviously, yes, the body was dismembered and was, you know, where the parts were in a bag that was in the Tesla, but they don't know what the cause
and
of
we don't
death
want to
is.
seem dumb to you guys that we're saying, well, people are saying, of course it's a murder. I mean, theoretically, it could be a body where somebody died and then they did it after the fact, which
Right.
would not be murder.
But
we don't know.
The part that
So I wonder if she was wrapped in plastic and then put in the bag, or if she was just put in the bag. And the bag maybe melted like into her. Like that's why there's plastic. I don't know.
why would you do that?
Right.
Right. If someone fell down the stairs and broke their neck in an accident, why would you
Right.
dismember the body?
Right. So that's
Maybe.
what we know right now.
Maybe the body was dismembered.
And then, so the latest thing about
Just to make
David,
sure.
as we said, he has not been, police have not named him, but we do know that he canceled for the first time since all of this has been going on. He canceled a show. He had another one scheduled in Seattle tonight, but
I mean,
the venues.
it was
has-
weird to
that's
me that
been
he was kind of going
canceled.
off on this tour to begin with. Like if I'm traveling the country and there's a dead body found in a car I own, probably would want to get home and kind of try to figure out what exactly happened.
But we should also say the way this car was discovered, that it was parked up in the Hollywood Hills, and it just
Left there for 3 days.
And if it's left for more than 3 days, it can be towed as an abandoned vehicle. And that's exactly what happened. It was towed to a police tow yard, and the staff there smelled something rank, opened the trunk, and discovered the body in
Right.
a bag, body parts in a bag. Now, Tesla.
Okay, so just want to let you know I was wrong on that first when I first said that. So I thought I heard that her body like dismembered, like was dismembered, but it was because of her decomposition, like related to that. But apparently I'm reading now, no. It says that it was not caused by heat exposure, because that's what I thought it was. It said it rather occurred before or near the time of her death. It just says that just accelerated the decomposition, but was not the cause of her body being dismembered. So I wanted to let you guys know, because I don't like to be wrong. Okay, let me go back to this. Okay.
Are
Have a lot
very
of technology.
sophisticated cars,
Right.
and there have got to be
cameras everywhere.
pictures you would.
That's what I was going to tell you guys. Okay. So don't know if this guy had this turned on like as a feature, or if he even knew how to turn it off as a feature, but there is a feature on Teslas. We all know they have cameras. Okay, they got cameras all over them things, like all over them things. Inside, outside, all the things. Well, if you walk close to a Tesla, they have this, this thing like it's just a a button you push on your computer there, but it'll turn on your cameras for you. So anytime anybody gets like close to your car, I mean, they don't even have to be like super close. They just be like, they can even be like a foot or two away, but it'll pick it up. Like you'll hear the little cameras come on like zoo zoo, and you'll hear them come on. Like, it's a little nerve wracking when you hear it the first time because you're like, what is that? But that's what it does, and it just starts recording. So they could get that information from Tesla. I'm pretty sure they could get they probably have already got a warrant put in for that. But 9 cameras, Lady Lullaby. I'm not sure how many. I just know that they have a lot. But yeah, definitely a lot. Yeah. And what else was I going to say about that? Also, I think that they would have caught. I think whoever did this, whether if it was David or an acquaintance of his or whatever. I mean, he should know. He should know. Right? If David didn't do this, right, he should know who's driving his vehicle. We're not going to say that he just willy-nilly lets anybody drive his car, right? We're not going to do that. So either he needs to come forward and be like, well, I wasn't in town. I wouldn't do this to my girlfriend, and show some sort of like freaking out on his part. Or I don't know. I don't think he's going to. I don't think he's going to come up above all of this. This is something crazy. This is going to be hard to get out of. You're not saying. I'm saying like out of just like in general, like his reputation. He's always going to be known as this guy that's had a body in his car, whether he's guilty of murdering this girl or not. My personal humble opinion. She was unalived. She was murdered. She was dismembered. Now, if she wasn't dismembered, if she was just put into the trunk or the frunk of the car, I probably would say maybe it was a drug overdose or maybe it was something else. But yeah, no, you don't do that. And maybe they put her in the frunk of the car because they didn't think anybody would check there. Even though the car smelled so bad, that the tow truck people were like, come NYPD, not NYPD, LAPD, get your butts out here. Like, right?
Think because there are
the cameras all over it, and we know that the Tesla has a lot of information. There's data that police can get. They'd actually have to subpoena Tesla to get that information. As this investigation is rolling along, that's something that they are going to do if they haven't already.
You could at least see who dropped that car off,
who was driving it. Perhaps you might be able to see who put the body parts
in the trunk.
into the trunk.
Also,
Yeah.
I thought one thing that was really interesting is that the car was not reported missing. So presumably David knew who was maybe driving this car. Maybe he didn't know that his car was missing.
Well, not missing, but stolen. It was not stolen.
Not reported.
Right.
So you would imagine that he has some idea of who had this car last. And like you guys mentioned, it doesn't seem like he's spoken to police yet. You think he would really want to get in front of it. And I hope now that the family, maybe they have some closure of Celeste, now that they know exactly what happened to her, maybe they can somehow get more
closure. We just found out who she was yesterday.
More answers because they deserve that.
Yeah, and we don't know. The cooperation is an interesting issue. We can't tell you the level of cooperation.
Right.
And it's just a little bit murky, and we don't want to overstate what we know, but we have told you what we do know, and it seems like the police are on a trail where they may well be able to figure something out.
Yeah.
Patrick from Atlanta here. There are way too many questions to be asked with this story here now. One of the things is, how does a person that's been missing since April 2024 be found today, dismembered in the back of a truck? But now we know extra things like there's too close of a degree of separation from the victim and David here. They both have matching tattoos. So, I mean, of course, there's some kind of, connection there. What does it mean to be, cooperating with the cops? Like you said earlier, why would you still continue to to go on tour when something big like this is happening. You know, we really need answers. The family deserves these answers. There's way too many gaps in this story. And
I'm going to try to find some video of him performing last night. Not reported stolen. I probably would have reported that shit stolen. You know what I'm saying? I would have been like running back to my house, reporting that stolen. If that was me. And I unalive somebody, but I don't unalive people. That's why I'm on this side, you know, of the chain link fence. I'm on this side of the wires. But I mean, I don't think he really knew what to do. Like, I mean, maybe he just, I don't know. It's weird. I want to see his tour dates. I would feel better if I saw his tour dates, because then I would know where he was at, you know, when this car is being scooted around, you know, Hollywood Hills, because apparently they were only there in that spot for a few days, right? So it was taken to the tow yard on the 6th, so let's say it was there on the 3rd, right? Well, where was he at on the 3rd? Was he in California? Was he in Washington? Was he in, you know, was he in the United States at all? Let's see.
I think we're gonna get there.
Yeah, I think the cops are on to something.
Yes. Big surprise from Cardi B, or maybe not that big of a surprise.
It's a story we were scared to tell.
No,
Yes.
Cardi's pregnant. I knew that was going to happen. They were going to go to another one. Okay, let's see. Overview. No, I want to go back. It doesn't tell you like days before. Trying to see. So I'm not seeing the days before on this one. Hold on, let me see. Like the days before today. So maybe it's here. It's not telling me. Like September 19th. Like tomorrow, he's supposed to be in San Francisco. And then the 20th, he's supposed to be in Los Angeles. Well, he ain't got nowhere to stay. We probably do now. September 24th, Los Angeles. And then Norway on October 1st. Sweden, Germany, Ireland, the UK, a bunch in the UK. Paris, France. Wow. I wish it would tell me the dates before. Like yesterday, or you know what I mean? Like yesterday, the day before that, but it's not. It would probably just take me a second longer to find it. I saw it right, maybe. Maybe I should put past shows. Okay, concert on archives, maybe. Okay, past. So yeah, the one was canceled, but he did do one. Okay, so here we go. So he did one on the 16th at the Shadow Box, same place he was going to do one on the 17th. So if you saw him on the 16th, hey, hooray for you, but you got tickets for the 17th. Sorry. The 15th, he was in Portland, Oregon. And then the 13th, he was in Salt Lake City, Utah. And then he was in Denver, Colorado for September 12th. And then September 10th, it looks like his tour just started. Kansas City, Missouri. And then before that is when all this stuff happened. I don't know how they could find a body in your car and they just let you go. They just let you, oh, we'll just see you later. Come in whenever you feel like being interviewed. I mean, what kind of world are we living in? So that's just weird. Like, I'm really dumbfounded. If somebody found Vincent's body, let's say, okay, let's just be real. That's the only person I know. Let's say that I put Vincent in the frunk, and then they found him. I wouldn't be playing any music. I would not be playing any music anywhere. Wouldn't be going out to the bars. Hell, I wouldn't even just be sitting at home. I'd be in jail. I'd be in the county while they figured out where to ship me off to and figure out what to do with me while they ran their test. Yeah, so it looks like he just started. Yeah, so I mean, we can look that up too, like just to make sure. Wait, maybe he was on there for a little bit longer. Maybe he was out of the country. Let's see. I'm looking at AI. I don't know if that'll help. Well, this is on his Instagram, so I don't know. I mean, I would say that would be fine. That would be, Okay, so this is saying April. But I wanted to make sure it's like the right. Okay. The 20-year-old eventually released his debut album. That was in April, embarking on his first world tour shortly thereafter. Okay, so let's see these dates. Maybe they'll show us. Maybe not. They're not going to show us. I want to see all of the dates. Okay, I'm going to look into that. Let's see. Okay, so he's been informed about what's happened, and although he is still out on tour, he is fully cooperating with the authorities. Well, he's back now, so let's, like, as soon as you touched in the United States, you should have went straight to the police station. I mean, I guess they'll go find him on September 19th tomorrow if he doesn't cancel it. Now, I don't know why he did this, but on 9/17, he deleted 6 videos. Now, I don't know why. Couldn't tell you. Maybe Celeste is in them. I don't know. But this is Social Blade. This is for anybody and everybody. I mean, anybody with YouTube channels on Social Blade. It shows you, this is him. 2.2 million subscribers. So, yeah, it says that on 9/17/2025, he deleted 6 videos. So, I don't know. So maybe he was overseas. Yeah, he might have been overseas. So we found out that Celeste was dismembered. I mean, that's just you do that in order to like hide a body. And like if somebody just, happened to OD, or I mean, that to me, I feel like you call the police, you get them involved, and you tell them what's going on. You don't just chop up somebody, put them in plastic or a bag, or plastic and then into a bag, and then put them in the frunk of your car. I mean, see, that's what I thought too, Tracy. Yeah, because the international locations were coming up on that. Yeah, that's crazy. This is so. I mean, I've been saying this ever since I started like looking at this stuff today. Like, I've been all over the place, like reading stuff. I'll have to come back on and like maybe I'll come back on during the day tomorrow. If not, we'll do it tomorrow night. Or maybe I'll do it tomorrow during the day. But somebody on the Reddit, on the Reddit, they actually, you know how some people do really good on the Reddit? This person did. They did a timeline, but the timeline that they did was more of like to the songs that like reference her, or the private discords and all of that stuff. So I think that'd be good to go over. And then maybe we'll hear some more news tomorrow. I don't know how long, like I said, it'll take before they, I'm sure that they will probably, they may be able to tell, they'll probably be able to tell, maybe. I don't know. What if she was like strangled? I guess there would have to be, I bet you there's like nerves or something that happens. Something happens in your nerves that can tell. You can tell when someone's, I don't know. They'll know. They'll know. I have faith. I hope that they can give their, her family a manner of death. But I think it'll probably be by homicidal means. I mean, she's chopped up. I mean, she's dismembered. And she was small, and those frunks in the smaller cars are smaller, and then the ones in the larger cars are larger. Like that car had a pretty large, like when you look at it, when I looked at it today, I'm 5'8", 140, and I could probably fit in there pretty decent. Like I could probably fit in there and close the frunk. Now I just want to keep calling it a frunk because, it's just kind of funny. I guess I could look it up for you guys real quick. Oh my gosh, this person had a genius idea to put drinks in there. Oh yeah, look, this kid, there's a kid in one. I don't know why that kid's in one, but that is true. Why is that kid in one? Trying to see which car was his. Well, wow, you could put like 2 suitcases in there. No, that's not one. Why the frunk shrunk? There's a guy in this one. We'll show you with the guy in there. I don't know why there's a guy in this. This is just kind of funny. Where did he go? I don't ask questions anymore about the internet, but that's pretty big. Yeah, I think I would have no problem in that, getting in there. Like, I mean, so I don't know why they dismembered her unless they had a plan to go pick that car back up, maybe on the 6th, and they just happened to get there after the tow truck guy, and maybe they were going to take her somewhere else. But then if she's not in, I don't know. If the body's not individually wrapped, that would be like a mess. I don't know how that would even work. So like my brain can't even, I need to think about that. Like, what would be the point of dismembering her? If the, and I don't know. Unless they were going to, his is a 2023, so it's not too old, but it's older. It's not like a brand new one. I think the newer ones have a smaller one maybe too. I don't know. I'll have to look. Now I want to know. Now I want to know how big that frunk is in the car. Because he has like the SUV kind of version. I don't know what they're called. Like he doesn't have like, it's not like an SUV, it's a car. But in my brain, I compute that as like the SUV version of the Tesla. Because they don't really have like, well, they do have one now. And it'd be nice. It has those suicide doors on the side. They're pretty nice. Just saying. Let me see. Oh, I was trying to borrow his on the airport tour. Oh no, it said that he was gonna be in LA. I think I took it down. Yeah, I saved the other one. We'll see if he, if he stays. I think he was supposed to be he was in LA twice, 2 days in a row. And LA outside and then LA indoor, like indoor place. Okay, let me see. Don't need that. Don't need that. I was gonna see if there's anything else, but don't think I have anything else for you. Let me go over to Twitter real quick because that's where everything is. And I think that I'm good on seeing anything crazy. Okay. Actually, I'll just wait. Just making sure. Okay, just looking to see if there was really anything that was like super important. Okie dokie. Well, tomorrow is Friday. I mean, it is Friday. I just said that like really weird, but no, it is Friday. It's going to be a great day because it's Friday. Hopefully you guys get paid tomorrow. Hopefully it's a payday, like a Friday payday. I don't know. I don't know if I ever got paid on Fridays. I think they used to pay us on Mondays so we'd bring our butts back to work. Hate work that do that. Jobs that do that. Oh, Mary Beth, that's something I can't eat. That's one thing. My friend had that at her wedding, trying to be bougie or something. Like cheese inside a chicken. Cheese shouldn't go inside chicken. Mary Beth, don't do that to that chicken. That chicken did nothing to you. I'm not a cheese person. That's the only reason why. And it was like, isn't it blue cheese? I can't remember. Maybe not. But I remember she had it at her wedding. She had money like that. They were rolling good with their dinner menu. But it was either chicken or fish. Your girl does not eat fish unless it's snow crab, and that's like on occasion. So I was like, I'll just eat the chicken. It's fine. It'll be fine. But then it was like a bunch of cheese, and I was like, oh, ooh. I can't have cheese. I am hating on it. I can't have it. I can't have cheese. It just does something to me. Ugh. I just don't like cheese. I like queso though. I'm weird. I am so weird. And I could do like chips and like dip. That's like a cheese, like nachos and cheese. I could do that. What else can I do? Cheese popcorn. But when it's like, and cheese is good. I mean, it used to be good, I guess, back when I was like a little kid. See, Marcella likes the chicken cordon bleu. I bet you Mary Beth's cordon bleu is the best too. If I had to try someone's, it would be Mary Beth's. Mary Beth would she'd be the only person that would be like, just try it for me. And then I'd feel like, okay. Well, no, not just you, Mary Beth. Vincent's mom, she could do that too, probably. Just try it. My mom used to say, just try it. And then I'd be like, okay. But yeah. Oh, you changed it with Swiss. My dad once made just as a funny story, he was out of work they used to have like major layoffs at his job before he like got his last job. But he had a 3-month layoff. My mom wanted to send him anywhere but the kitchen. He made what was it? Meatloaf one night. And he put cheese, egg, and like spinach or something in it. He thought he was Emerald. Like he really did. For real, he really did. And the dogs wouldn't even eat it. They wouldn't even touch it. They're like, no, we're not eating that neither. So that was pretty funny. Yeah. Even the dogs wouldn't eat it. Grandma Sherry, I bet you would like that though, because you look like you can put on the big girl pants and eat something and, and not make a face and just do it. Me, I'm over there making all the faces. But thank you guys for being here tonight. I appreciate you guys so much. I'll be on tomorrow during the day sometime. I don't know if I'm not on YouTube, find me on TikTok. Today I was just so exhausted. I ended up not going live over there, which I don't go live on TikTok very often, but I'm going to try to start going live over there. It's kind of fun. Grandma Sherry, yeah. He literally thought he was the guy Emerald. Like he would talk to himself in the kitchen. Like I walked in there one day, I'm like, what are you doing? And my mom's like, he just thinks he's on TV. That was him. My dad was just a different kind of breed, you know? And I tell you guys, if my dad was alive today, he would be here and I would be back in the blue chair because he would want to talk to you all. He would think this is the coolest thing ever. He would think this is the coolest thing. My mom would be like, what are you guys doing? I can't even turn a computer on. But my dad, on the other hand, he liked anything that I liked. So, and he took it to extremes too. Like if I like something, he was going. Yeah, Emerald. Yeah, he loves him. He loved him. Yeah, I think my aunt went and saw him. I don't know if he was from Pennsylvania or if that's where, you know what I mean? Like if that's where he lived or if that's where she just happened to catch his show, but they were from Philadelphia. So he probably did, Tracy. I'm going to have to think about it because I bet you he probably did. He did it all. Oh my gosh. He loved Emerald. And he just, oh my goodness. Yeah. I can hear it now. Pumpkin cheesecake for dessert. Mary Beth, do you have a rest? Cheesecake? How do you make a cheesecake? Someone send me a recipe for a cheesecake. I've never made a cheesecake, but I like plain cheesecake. I mean, I could put something on it, like whatever. I like, what kind of cheesecake was that? They used to make like peanut butter cheesecake or something where I used to work. It's really good. Gave you free spices? I want some free spices. Shoot. I bet he was nice. He seems like a nice guy. He does. He seems like a genuinely nice guy. He really does. So thank you guys for being here tonight. I appreciate you. I'll be back on tomorrow. I don't think there's anything groundbreaking that I didn't tell you guys tonight. I feel like there's like something I missed, but I don't think there's. I'm going to go to Hollister tomorrow. I'm going to see if, David is still strutting his stuff. And then I should like make a scene if he is. I don't know. Oh, actually, did you guys hear about something happening in Columbus today? Which you guys aren't. Did anyone watch JLR today? I don't watch him. But like something happened close to me today. One killed in East Columbus shooting. Woman charged. Dang. Woman charged after argument leads to fatal shooting in Columbus. The mother of an infant after she admits to throwing. What's this? This is a day ago. This is another story. Columbus police arrest mother of infant after she admits to throwing child across the room. 9-month-old is in critical condition. Wow. This place is messed up. What the? I mean, what is it worth? They're probably fighting over a man or something up there. Oh, pics were didn't. I know. I'm like, I don't see any pictures though. Nothing good. Oh wait, is there anything? Oh wait, wonder if someone threw her into that. Look, this is them just like, I don't know where this is at. I'm not like, oh, Crum Park, near Crum Park. Oh, I don't know. That's that. No, this is ghetto. This is the ghetto. Look at this. They got the stuff on the brick. They got the writing on the brick. Yeah, look, someone threw someone into that or something. Yeah. Wow. Man. What? Oh, I thought that was some like a body covered up or something right there, right, like beside the police car. Hope it's not. So it's like these apartments back here. Oh man, yeah, that's not good. That's not good at all. Not here. No, not in that one. I don't think so. I think there was, but I think there was somewhere. I just can't remember exactly where. That's crazy. What's so bad that you like shoot somebody? That's why some people shouldn't have guns. I'm not saying people shouldn't have guns. Some people shouldn't have guns because they have that quick reaction, you know? Like you got to have some patience to be carrying, you know, because that's why I don't carry. I'm just kidding. I would never hurt anybody, but you know what I mean? I'd end up shooting myself in the foot. Actually, I'm not that bad of a shot, so I don't think I would do that. But thank you guys all for being here. Like I said, I'm going to see you guys all tomorrow. Have a wonderful evening. And like I said, I might be on TikTok, so make sure you're following me over there on Unfiltered with Tanya and Titanium Built, because I have 2 different channels over there now. So thank you guys. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Bye.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out.